So to begin, let's do an overview. We're going to be working in the Google Doc a lot. So the Maverick method, what is it? It's an advanced SEO methodology that emphasizes understanding searcher intent, conducting thorough keyword research, and developing a comprehensive content strategy that meets the needs of clients. All right, clients. I really see things as this. This is my perspective. People who type into Google, right, who are using Google search results, and we're trying to be on the top, that's our client. We need to serve them as best as we can. And that's why the first thing in Maverick is motivation. So step one is understanding the client's motivation. Understanding that person on the other side of the screen. Never, ever forget that that's your client, right? So what can we do to understand their motivation? And if we can do this, we are on the right track. So as you can see here, we have an acronym DEEPR, D-E-E-P-R. And I'm going to go over the 5 basic motivators here, but the first one is decision making. I mean, how many times have you gone onto Google and you're searching around, you want to make a decision on this thing that you might be buying, or this procedure you're thinking about getting? It could be anything, right? So clients search for data on Google to help them make decisions. So researching a product or service before making a purchase, all right? Reading reviews, comparing prices, and researching features and benefits. Now, this kind of decision making is not the best thing to go after. If you have an affiliate blog, maybe, but we'll get into this further. Let's leave that on ice for now and come back to it. Now, the first E is entertainment. So clients search for data on Google for entertainment purposes. And maybe this is how you found me originally, right? On YouTube, you're watching videos, you're trying to learn. So it's kind of a combination hybrid. You're learning, but you are watching videos for entertainment too. Listening to music, playing games, information on celebrities and sports. So all of these entertainment things, you can make money here, but oftentimes this is not the best either. So let's keep going. So we have decision making, entertainment, and now education. So clients search for data on Google to learn new skills or gain knowledge on a particular subject. Okay. Sometimes we just nerd out, right? I do this on various things. I nerd out. I might not have the intention of buying a thing, but I like to nerd out and go deep. So online courses do this, tutorials, and educational content on a specific topic. And this is where a lot of bloggers live and should live. Even if you're an affiliate blogger, even if you're a local or global business, you should be providing educational content on a specific topic. And the trick is figuring out how to know when our client, the person on the other side of the screen, other side of the keyboard, wants educational content. So the P is problem solving. So just to reiterate, we have decision making, entertainment, education, and problem solving. So this is education of a sort, but it's more specific, right? So clients may search for data on Google to solve a particular problem or challenge. And what's the keyword here? It's particular, right? So when people do this, they go for DIY tutorials. This can be in the form of a video or online. You've seen the how-to guides. They're very powerful. Troubleshooting guides and forums to find solutions to specific issues. If you know someone's on a forum, oftentimes they have a very, very honed-in niche-related question. That's very powerful for us because that's considered a long-tail kind of situation, and there's not as much competition, yet there still is traffic. So P for problem solving. And now the last is R, so in the deeper, R is research. So clients search for data, and that's the key. That's really the key here on Google to conduct research on a particular topic. If you've noticed, okay, education kind of started us off on the good things. Decision making and entertainment, we have problems there, but education is where this all stems from. And then the derivatives of education are problem solving and research, right? So academic papers, data, market trends, these things, certain clientele are looking for this. And if you know they're looking for this, maybe you're up against, higher competition, but if you can provide real data, that's where you can set yourself apart. So going over it once more, the 5 basic motivators of clients searching on Google are decision making, entertainment, education, and then the iterations, the derivatives of education, problem solving, and research. Now let's dive in a bit deeper and let's figure out what we can do with this new information.